people, I have a really lovely journal. I have always been a person who wasn't a fan of autumn or fall, and lately I'm really loving it. So I have this kit from My Porch Prints, and it's a combination of two kits from My Porch Prints, and I kind of just combined some different elements and papers and such. This turned out fantastic. I love it so much. Here is the back, and then here is the binding, and I have gotten much better at sewing my signatures. They're pretty darn straight, I would say. And I love these little Polaroids so much. So anyway, none of these words come with the kit. I purchased those separately, and I've had them in my stash for a while. But let's go on the inside. So it is, let me tell you what it measures, in case you're interested in owning this. So it is about 6.5 by 8.5, and about a 3-inch spine. So it's a pretty hefty journal. So we have a bow closure, and we've got this real pretty scalloped edge trim that we're using as our closure. Now, this has a lot of stuff in it, so I'm going to try to get through it in a timely manner, but you can see that there is a lot going on in here. So we start with a side pocket over here, and it opens this way, and it is literally an envelope. Let me pull this out. There's an envelope in there, and it's for you to tuck whatever you want in there, like receipts, little notes, whatever. So that stayed empty so that there's room for you to put stuff in. We have this pull out right here. Beautiful. I love the teals and the orange mixed together. This says Hayride, and it goes inside this pocket. And then we pulled this out. This is from a different collection, still My Porch Prints, but a different collection. And oh dear, I have a feeling, oh, I inked those. So we got those two little tags, and these two, and they're both inked. And then there's a journaling card back here, and it's inked also. And then we have plenty of room for writing on that side, and then that slides back in over here. And then that closes. Okay, so that's our first page. I love this burlap with the bling on it. You gotta tell me what you think. I love it. Okay, so this opens. Did we go? Oh yeah, there's nothing on that page. Back here we have two pullouts for journaling. Now, you can always use photos in your journal too. So this envelope is glued in, so pretty with that little edge. This opens up. We've got a pull out here. Uh-oh. Ta-da! We did not ink that. Okay, this tucks in here. So I'm going to keep this out and put it back in after we're done and I've inked it. Okay, so this pulls out like this. It's got these 2 little pull-outs, a cozy sweater and coffee together, and then this little tag right here. And that goes in here. I'm going to leave this open so I remember where that other one needs to go. Okay, so I used some of my Spellbinders dies, and I turned this shaped paper into a page, and I made a little pocket with that. And then we've got this pull out and this pull out that go in there. Then we have this little pocket. This pulls, it pulls out like that. It says autumn. We've got 2 little tags here. And then on this one, we have a seed packet. This pulls out. Oh, I did ink it, but I forgot to put a pull ribbon on it. So I will do that. Gosh, we always find something, don't we? One of these days, I'm not gonna find something, and then I'll reward myself somehow. So there's a postcard in there. We've got this cute coffee cup, and then that goes back on there. Then we also have this that pulls out from the side. And that's inked too. Woohoo! All right, I'm ready for a sip of tea. How about you? All right, here we go with this fluffy trim. I just love it. Here it says, she loved fall best of all. And we pull that out. We've got the 2 birds. We've got this beautiful pumpkin, a postcard, and this tag with the fluffy ribbon. I love it. It's not really ribbon. I don't know what you call it, but I thought it was so cute for, you know, the top of the tag. All right, over here, we have a little kind of a vellum craft pocket. It says autumn, and we've got this cute little piece of pie on a cutting board, and this little clipboard with a heart-shaped pumpkin. Then we've got, this looks like a mailbox, and we've got these 2 tucks in there. I love this one. This one's probably my favorite because I like tea. I don't know if that's coffee, but it looks like tea to me, because look at my tea. All right. Then we've got a little pocket here with the little small pumpkins. We've got this little tag and another postcard. Let's see, are we in frame still? Yes. Then over here we have this pull out, the books and the coffee on top. I'm going to pretend it's tea because I got tea flavor in my mouth. All right, over here, let's get cozy. The beautiful flowers. I added the yellow trim there. We've got the postcard with the bicycle and another, I don't know, I guess that's a pumpkin spice latte. We've got a layered tuck spot here. Then this opens, and in the back, we have this pull-out tag with this nice fluffy trim. And it's inked. This looks like hot apple cider. And then here we have a pair of boots and another pumpkin spice. And it says pumpkin spice right here. All right, over on this side, we've got this little tuck at the top, says falling in love with pumpkin spice. And then these two little tags go in there. This one should go in the back. And then we have these two clipboard journaling spots. And then we repeated that. Oh, and then we also have the pull-out sweater, and you could, okay, you can journal on the back of that. I'm going to ink that too as soon as we're done, so I can put it back away and have it wrapped up and ready to go if somebody wants to buy this. All right, this pulls out like this. It's got this really cool, it comes actually cut just like that, so. All right, everything's inked here. Woo! Whew. All right, this pulls out. This pulls out. And there you go. That goes right back in here. All right, let's keep rolling. Look at the back of that. That's cool. And this has so much stuff in it. Look how much. I had to put a whole inch in between each signature. Let's see if we're still in frame. Yep. Okay. So I added this pretty trim with the big pearls, and I could do that because I made such a gusset, like an inch here. So when it closes, it still closes nicely. So we get this sweet girl, and she's reading a book. All right, this opens like this, and let's pull this out and this out, and that's what you're left with. This pretty image with the white pumpkins, couple of flowers. So this is a lovely journaling spot here. And that goes like that. Then we've got this beautiful postal card. And another tag with fluffy trim. All right, over here we have this pumpkin. We have this pull-out heart-shaped pumpkin. I just love these. And they're inked. It was hard, but they're done. This beautiful fall pie. And those go in here. All right, simple. Just left it blank where you could write whatever you want. Another fluffy pull tab, large tag there. And this pull out. And then here in the front, we've got the 3 pumpkins. It says pumpkin. And we've got these 2 tags in this right here. All right. Then over here, we have this large tag. I love this. I love this so much. So all of that's inked and it goes back. And when you pull it out, look how the flowers like stick out there. I think it's perfect. Okay. And then this is a vellum pocket. And it just has this pull-out tag. Well, it's not a tag, but it's a pull-out journaling card. And everything's a little bit tight in the beginning until it gets used, and then it loosens up, and that tucks under there and holds that closed. All right. Then over on this side, we have this pull-out with the pumpkin pie. More flowers. And then this pulls out like this, and we've got this kind of belly band here. That's all inked. Little birdie on it, little pumpkins. All right. Then we have this cute little shed turned into a tuck spot. journaling card and a tag with more fluffy trim. I love the fluffy trim. All right, here it says fall. We've got these two little journaling spots. I should have kept stuff out. You know what? I don't have a bookmarker, but I have a 20. So I'm going to put the 20 in there. All right. We have this journaling card, and it just simply tucks in here. And we've got layered flowers. We've got the seed pocket again, and this pulls out. And then this one pulls out the side. Then this opens, and this tag pulls out, and that's neat. Oh, and we have this one also. And then over here we have another one of those envelopes, only this one actually comes out. So we got layered hay rides down here. This pulls out. And we've got this sweet girl with the, looks like coffee, but I'm going to say that's pumpkin spice latte. This opens up. We've got this journaling postcard. Super tons of room for writing in this journal. You guys know my style is to have lots of flips and folds and different elements to it, but there is still lots of room for journaling as well. But that's just my style. I know a lot of people prefer more simple journals, but well, my mom told me I was always the gilding the lily daughter. All right, you could see another like 1-inch gusset here. We've got the first page of our third signature. Oh my goodness, I left the page blank. Yeah, I was getting kind of crazy. Autumn is hay rides, bonfires, pumpkins, apples, and leaves. And that opens like that. These pull out. We have this little piece that opens up. And this tag that is, well, it's not really a tag, but it's still a place that could be journaled on. And then here, this opens this way, and then we have this tag with fluffy trim. And we have this pull out, fluffy trim again. And another pie. This tag. This pull out. Two little pull outs here. And there's a spot here. Oh. That's probably how it was. Okay. And then over here, we have this pull out. Is that not just a beautiful pumpkin? Then this pulls out. This opens up. Can you see that? Yes. We got two little tags that pull out of there. And then this one, that closes up. This pulls out, journaling on the back of that. And the dog is barking. All right, then over here we have this beautiful basket with the blanket hanging out and the pumpkins and more pumpkins. And this little tag. I really love the little tags. They're just so important. All right, these open up, these little envelopes. And they have this inside for journaling. This one opens up. So those are actual functional envelopes with room for secret writing. Then this pulls out the side. And we have a journaling spot there. And another. All right, here we have this little postcard. We've got that, and then we tuck in here. And just these two pull-outs from right here. This is layered and says fireplace, and these two pull out. This opens. We've got this gal drinking coffee or tea. That opens up. We've got this large tag. I love the heart-shaped pumpkin. All right, then here we have journaling lines there, and we have this pumpkin that I turned into a tuck, and we've got these two little tags that go in. This also tucks in here. And then this has an envelope that pulls out. There's room to write something on these little pull-outs. But you can use this envelope to just tuck stuff in there you want to hang on to. So that goes in there. And then behind that is another one of these with the girl reading the books. This opens up. We've got two little tags there. Those go like that, and it goes back behind there. And then we've got the pumpkin spice latte. This opens up. It says bonfire, and again we have an envelope just to tuck your extra stuff in. This opens up, pulls out. We'll go over this in just a minute. This pulls out. And then this pulled out, and it's got our pumpkin spice again. And we've got this that pulls out and tucks in there. And then this pulls out. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful. They did an amazing job with these two collections anyway, because I mixed two. All right. So then that goes in here, and then that folds closed. And we're done. We made it. We found some random things that needed to be inked, but for the most part, did pretty good. All right. If you haven't been here before, I do sell all my projects. You can email me. My email is always in the description box down below the video. If you prefer, and I mean, I can give you a better price selling it to you from YouTube than I can from Etsy. So if you go to Etsy and you see it listed, email me. I'll pull it off of Etsy and we can do it outside of Etsy. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some inspiration, some ideas. I would say this journal took me 3 days to do. 3 full days include, when I'm saying full days, I don't mean 8 hours. Let's say 15 hours. It took me 15 hours to create this. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Happy Scrappy Day, guys. Please, please hit the like, hit the share, but most of all, please subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Happy Scrappy Day. Bye.